Hey guys, this is Jesse and Josh from barnfinds.com, and today we are in the shop working on our Beetle. We're going to put a monster engine in this thing. So this car came to us in pieces, but the engine was done. It's got a new block, big valve heads. I mean, everything's new. High quality stuff used, dual Webers. I think they're 40s. Um, what the tins are off of like a thing, so it's a bigger oil cooler.
Yeah, it's got
And
the Type 4 oil cooler off of like a Porsche 914 or like a bus, and those tins have been modified to to accept it. And then also it's got the velocity cone from the thing to try to improve airflow.
Well, it has a bigger oil pan. I
Yeah,
mean, it has a lot of trick stuff. So we might get some of the specifics and post that later, but you can get an idea just by looking at this thing. It's awesome. So we went ahead and put the transmission in. That's the transmission's been all built too. I don't
that's a
remember what the brand
that's a
is.
Benco.
A Benco, that's right.
Yeah,
So it's all reinforced. You can see there we put a strap on the back side. It has to kind of hold things together. It has Rhino mounts front and back.
we
I
also
mean,
have a front transmission reinforcement bracket to keep it from
well,
tipping.
that's the Rhino. Oh
So
yeah, there's a front bracket too. You can
that'll
see
go
down there
on.
on the ground.
Yeah,
We're
let's see
trying
if I
to
can get that
figure out
in
how to
there.
put that on there.
Yeah,
So
so that goes in there to keep the transmission from flipping up and down
if you
at the
look
back.
closely too, so when we got this, we said it was I said it was in pieces. You never want to buy someone else's projects because sometimes it's hard to find stuff. And we thought everything was there, but a lot of the hardware was missing. Because the guy we bought from, great guy, but he kind of threw it in there quick, and we don't have all the bolts. So, but luckily you can go to the hardware store and get a lot of this stuff. We just looked up in the parts catalog the sizes, the pitch, and the length of the bolts. And so if you look down in the, well, I guess you're looking at the engine again there,
Oh, might as well.
showing it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look down underneath, we had to replace a lot of the suspension bolts and stuff, and but that's okay. New hardware is not a bad thing. So just kind of frustrated when you're excited to put an engine in and you have to make a lot of trips to the hardware store. So, but we're gonna keep working on it today, and we'll see how far we get, and we'll keep doing updates so you guys can follow along and see us get this thing running. Hey, let's go look at the interior real quick since we haven't really introduced this car.
Okay, I'll
We're
let you
gonna
go in
we're
front
gonna
of me
try
here.
to do more updates like this. We actually do work on cars once in a while, not just on the computer. So we have things kind of ripped apart, but you can see it's going to be a nice car.
We went ahead and put all new carpet in. It had a custom job with some just hardware store type carpet. So we ordered a nice kit, installed that, cleaned up the seats. They were already put together, but they'd been sitting for a long time,
See,
so they're
it's
kind
still
of dirty.
dusty. We need to clean it up
Yeah,
a
we got to
little
finish
more, but
cleaning that. But as you can see, we
it's a
got the
solid,
back all
solid car.
put back together. It's not perfect, but it's not too bad. Headliner's in decent shape. We got the door panels back on. Um,
Well, should we show them what's under the hood?
yeah, let's go take them up front.
Some VW nerds might like this. So the way that engine's set up, there's no heat exchangers. It's just big exhaust manifolds. So the previous owner, he thought it'd be cool to add a gas heater. So he bought one and went through it all, and supposedly it works good. We're kind of nervous to run it. I wouldn't really care about heat with that big engine in the back, but apparently some people do. So there's a big gas heater up here. Kind of a cool trick accessory. So
It looks sweet with that Bosch coil on there for the igniter, though. Cool piece.
yeah, you can see the big wiring mess. There were wires run for extra gauges. Obviously, we need oil pressure and temp and everything for that engine, and a more modern stereo that looks vintage. Let's see what other accessories do we have on this thing here. Let me close this.
We got some rally lights. We got to finish installing those. Um, the previous owner had gotten brand new front and rear Euro style
Yeah,
bumpers.
we'll see if we're gonna keep those on there or not. We don't know for sure.
Thankfully, he kept the originals. He also was playing around with changing out the headlight lenses. So he's got an original Beetle and he's got a 356 style lens. We have both, so we can
Yeah, we'll
kind of
see
play around with
which route
that.
we go there.
We also have the basket. You know, you got to have
Roof rack.
a
Yeah.
roof rack on there. I kind of gave you a quick glimpse of the badges here that are on the back. He had found some old rally badges
They're kind of
that are
cool.
kind of cool. And then he also had found a ski rack, and we have the part that
Oh,
mounts on the
the mud
bumpers.
flaps.
Oh yeah, and he's got the sweet mud flaps.
Yeah, so nothing too crazy, but it's kind of cool. It'll have a cool look to it. So we're gonna put that engine in it and see how it runs and see if we like it. We have another Beetle back here behind us too that we might do some things with, but we'll go through the garage another time and show everything we're working on. We just thought it'd be cool to start doing updates and show you guys. So be sure to follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for more Barn Finds Garage updates.